All right, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us for another episode of Full Body Cast Presents. What do we got this? Oh, Garage Night. Garage Night brought to you by Cole Street Brewery, Mazatlan, Bordeaux Wine Bar. What a fun time last week. Thanks for coming out. So much fun to see everybody. Laugh it up. High five. Corey, he was there. It's pretty sweet. I didn't know. He didn't know he was going to be surprise. He was there. And then we got to run into Seth later on and a few others. In fact, Seth's with us right now. But let's just get the intros out of the way. We got Craig Bentley on the mic.
I'd like to just tell you guys how appreciative that I'm here at this moment in time with you.
I feel like you said the exact same thing last week.
Oh, I mean it, truly.
Doesn't it make it more awkward that he's heartfelt now?
And holding our hands?
Yeah. Like, I feel like what's happened is he's slowly starting a cult, and we're in it, but we don't know it.
Hey,
yeah.
It's the long game.
And we got Corey Bentley, his brother, on the mic.
I'm okay with being in the cult.
Cult of personality.
And we also got the guest person. He's trying out a few things. He'll be hitting the road soon and stand up. But we've got Seth Loop on the mic.
Hey, I'm back. Back in the saddle again.
Got it. I have to work on that intro just a little bit, but I do like it. You got to actually use the microphone too.
Oh, do you?
I don't know. Seth stares at me the whole time, and I think he thinks my head's the microphone.
Well, most of the time he's just looking at you because you're the only one talking.
Yeah,
it's true.
You're just so pretty. That's it.
It's true. So here, let me tell you my horrifying dream real quick, okay? I had a horrible dream. I teased you guys last week, but then we're going to get into more. But this horrifying dream, I dreamt I went to, it was supposed to be like a haunted house type of old mansion. And you get up there, but it's supposed to be fun. It's not advertised. And this could be a movie. I don't watch horror movies. I don't know. This could be something already. I don't know.
Just like your cop movie, because that was a horrible.
No, this
pitch.
is
That
a
was a
great.
waste of
This is
time.
a
Yeah,
great one.
That was horrible.
So I'm there with my mom and my dad and me. And we're there, and we kind of look around. It's this old, Victorian big mansion. And you go up to the very top, and there's a slide. But before the slide says, what was that?
A dog.
That was like a basketball squeak. It was
a scary mansion making noises.
The slide is like if you go down the slide, you can't get out unless you finish the haunted house. And so you're kind of like, oh, that's kind of creepy already. So you look around, and there's this old woman out. Old woman just gardening. No big deal. Okay, well, it's kind of friendly. So you go in there, and you slide right into the bottom of the house. And the bottom of the house starts out as just like a normal haunted house. The pictures kind of move, and there's some creepy things. But then as you start to see that everyone's kind of wearing the same clothes, the workers are. And some of them are younger and some of them are older. And then you start seeing I looked by one room and someone's getting operated on. They're just screaming, there's blood everywhere. And then the next room, there's somebody else just getting tortured and blood everywhere. And turns out, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm now realizing these workers were people that came into this place thinking it was a haunted house, and now they're kidnapped, and now they have to work. And if they don't work, they try to escape. I'm like, I'm here for the rest of my life, I guess. And so at that point, then someone walks up and hands me the same type of gray clothing that everyone else is wearing, and says, change into these. And I saw this. I'm like, I saw this one coming. And they're like, listen, you're here until you can beat the haunted house. And if you don't beat the haunted house, you will die. Craig's yawning over here.
It's welcome to Saw 8 Haunted House.
Could be what it is, actually. But anyway, and this is almost over because I woke up at this point.
Thank you.
They were like,
Craig just woke up too.
They handed me what looked like was a kid, like a kid's menu that's kind of got where you can
color.
You can fill, yeah, and you can fill stuff out. They're like, here, this is going to be your guide. And I realized that I had to memorize everything on that in order for me to pass the next puzzle test. And so then I woke up because I didn't want to pass the puzzle test because I was like, this is a dream now.
You're like, I know how to beat this. Wake up.
Yeah. So
I had a dream the other night, but I'm not
thing.
going to bore Craig with it.
No,
It was the
bore
same
Craig
exact
with
dream.
it.
No,
He was in
that's
there
not-
with you.
That's not happening. It's absolutely boring, but I don't dream very much, so.
So it was exciting for you because you don't dream it.
No, it sucked because it woke me up in the middle of the night and then I couldn't go back to sleep. So, yeah, it was a negative.
So that's a nightmare.
Yeah, it was a nightmare. I'm aiming.
There we go.
Oh, is that better?
Yeah.
Huh. All right.
Nightmares are dreams.
So Seth's back in the room with us.
making me cross-eyed.
Was this the nightmare right here?
that
Was this it?
Yeah, that was pretty much sitting in this little tiny room with you assholes.
Listening to Trap Dog.
Seth brought his sunglasses so he could stare at the mic, and if he goes cross-eyed, no one would know.
I'm taking Corey's seat. I'm getting here earlier than these guys next time. I'm taking Corey's seat next time.
Why do you like being over
So
there?
I can be looking at or facing the microphone and looking at you.
Yes,
you make
that's
me
true.
nervous next time.
That's a good point. That's a great point.
We all get off before you.
Okay,
I
that's
know. I'm going to take leave. I'm going to take some of that
that's a
managerial
little too
leave.
much. It's TMI there, Craig.
Yeah, I'm gonna take.
Depends on the day.
I'm gonna take managerial leave so I can be here before you assholes. I'm showing up at like 10 a.m. Is that
not-
cool?
Yes, that is cool.
We won't tell them next time we're recording.
Where's that beer that we're having from Edison City Ale House?
It's right here.
Why do you have your hand out towards me?
Because I thought you had it.
Lewitt Brewing.
Lewitt Brewing. I'm gonna give my 2-minute review, and I want you guys to give your. You're still sipping on it. Lewitt Brewing. You should make.
They're out of Vancouver.
You should smile more.
Vancouver, Washington.
Yep. Go ahead. Give your 2-minute review there, Craig.
I actually thought it was a decent IPA flavor. A little bit. I thought this was a little bit better than the last week that we tried.
Yes, this
A week
definitely got
ago.
more hoppy flavor.
Yeah. So
Darker beer, kind of.
it says
no,
it.
it's definitely darker.
Yeah.
No.
So
Supports Pink Boots. Is that when they
Pink Boot Society. No.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. But
hopefully it's good.
6.2%.
I don't think they put it on the
good.
can if it wasn't good.
well, no,
Would they?
but the thing is that she tagged us or tagged me in it, and she was like, this supports Pink Boot Society. I don't know what that means. But I will find out, and I'll bring it back to you guys on
Is
the
it
next
like the
episode.
red hat people?
I'm guessing Pink Boots has got to be some sort of maybe research,
I was gonna say,
like
we all have
cancer
fucking
research or something like
computers
that. I guess
in our hands.
I guess we do.
Ask Surrey about her.
Craig's already on it.
Surrey?
I can see Craig checking it out.
Now I know for a fact you have a
Fine.
not an iPhone.
Ask Cortana.
Asks
Oh, I'm actually I'm happy I'm drinking this then.
what is it?
The Pink Boot Society exists to assist, inspire, and encourage women beer professionals through education.
Nice.
Love it. Excellent.
Nice. So it is
Beer scholarships.
beer society, and that's good. Yep, I'm in. Back in on this. I didn't know what it was.
Das Boot.
Yeah. So, but it's delicious. It is good. And I agree. A little darker, tastes better for me. I don't know why. I just like that.
Mid show shout out Pink Boot Society.
There we go.
There you go.
No free shout outs, but we're gonna give you guys one. Seth, we got a new thing now. We got Seth on here. I've kicked it around. We want to do it. This is our pilot episode, kind of. This was actually Seth says, hey, it's like a pilot episode.
Pilot segment.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna kick it around. It's In the Loop with Seth.
Is that my cue?
That's your cue.
Hey, this is In the Loop with Seth. This is Seth Loop coming to you from Travis Kennedy's garage, drinking some beers and having a good time with some of the coolest people I know.
You started out
That was
really good.
That was so
So
far.
there's only a couple of things that I want to talk about today on this episode of In the Loop with Seth.
You even got
But I've had a whole goddamn list of things that I want to talk
like
about
Pat
today.
Cashman right now. You got a voice already.
I really hope you close it.
Now batting.
I really hope this ends with, and now you're in the loop.
Don't ruin it. You just ruined it.
I hope that's what it is.
All right, let's talk about TCC baseball.
Now batting number 24. Ken
Griffey
Jr. All right, keep going. Okay, yeah. So In the Loop.
In the Loop, TCC baseball. Let's talk about TCC baseball for a
Texas
minute.
Christian Community Center
or
conference.
Tacoma Community College.
Tacoma.
But let's just go with that because TCC is the baseball. Or
It's the place
school,
to be.
School that my son goes to,
Yes.
and he plays baseball for him.
That's right. We had him on.
Hold on, before
Yep,
we keep
had him
going.
on.
In order to have a pilot episode, the person that's doing the pilot episode is the only one that should be talking at this point in time.
Are you calling timeout on me?
I'm just saying.
Okay, call timeout.
In order to give him a pilot episode,
All right. Everyone at half court. Everyone at half court says shooting technical foul shots by himself. No one's even around the basket, so I'll move away.
Oh, well, thanks. I appreciate that. So
Wish I could respond.
So we'll go backstory on TCC baseball. My son Caden was given an opportunity to play college baseball, which was never really a thing for him because he was going to play college football. And then got an opportunity to play baseball. Always loved baseball. Didn't do a whole lot of baseball playing. More than some, not as much as some. Probably average baseball. Got an opportunity to go play for him. Made the team. Did a tryout. They said we need a power hitting outfielder, so you're on the team, and he's been with them for almost a year now. Decided to take his red shirt this year because of his lack of experience in baseball. So he's redshirting, goes to all the home games, contributes to the team every practice, every weightlifting session, whether it be mandatory or optional. He's there. Still living at home in Enumclaw and commuting to Tacoma every day for baseball. Super proud of him. There'll be a comment section here in a minute. So kid works his butt off. But TCC baseball, I just wanted a little bit of a shout out. TCC baseball is currently leading their division in the NWAC, the Northwest Athletic Conference. They are 8-1 in conference and 23-6 overall. These boys can play ball. Anybody listening thinks that they might just want to go in and take in a baseball game on a Saturday or Sunday in the summertime or in the spring. Swing on down to Maniti Field on the campus of Tacoma Community College. Look up the schedule. TCC baseball. Just Google TCC baseball. Check it out. I'm telling you what, it's good baseball. It's whole nother level from anything you've probably seen outside of like professional baseball. These boys pour their hearts and souls into it. You should definitely go check them out, and they're pretty darn good at it.
And that's in the loop.
Comment period.
And so
He's
hey,
like shaking.
that was rough.
I can't.
I drove to Tacoma today. I can't believe Caden does that every day. I hated the drive. I drove right around Curtis High School.
So he was not having to show up until later. Until they went back to in-person learning. And so now that they're back to in-person learning, they work out at 7 a.m. So he goes, they have mandatory workouts on at 7 o'clock on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings. They have optional workouts at 7 o'clock on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And Caden gets up with me at 5 a.m., gets breakfast going. We do, morning kind of routine. We're both out the door by 6, and he's on the road to Tacoma, and it's a 40-minute drive.
Shoot me in the face.
But if he leaves at 9, or 8, it's an hour and 15-minute drive, and that works in reverse also. But yeah, it's a commitment, but he's a committed person, so very proud of him.
Good job, Caden. Proud of you. Proud of you playing. It's red shirting though. I mean, you're just sitting there. You're just observing.
It's all about the grind, right? Like he's
proving
grinding
yourself
through this school and baseball.
What's he wanting to major in? His minor in? Is he already kind of thinking down that road, or what's
he wants to be a civil engineer?
Let me guess. He wants to be a surveyor.
No, doesn't want to be a surveyor.
I'm gonna tell you right now. You want to make money? You'll be an engineer. You want to be a good person? You'll be a surveyor.
Caden's already a good person.
Exactly. So, he already has that going for him.
He's already a good person, so he's just trying to take the next step. He just wants to be a rich, good person.
Exactly.
Yes.
Never met a bad surveyor, huh?
Yeah.
Never. Just nothing but
salt of the earth.
Angels.
So that'll lead me right into the next.
I like how
segment.
That's called a transition.
Yeah, this is more of a.
Wait. Let me preface this with
Trav's
this.
having a really hard time with this.
He's
when
shaking.
Craig invited Seth, the report was Craig's like, well, I thought about maybe getting Jamie Roberts on. I don't think he was able to do it. So I there's a few other people. Mystery Man, no, absolutely not. He'll never come on. And then, I asked Seth, and Seth's like, yeah. And then he said Seth immediately went back to his desk and got a notepad out and started writing notes. And so you prepared.
Absolutely, I've got content.
And so you're
this is the
Somebody's got to.
Hey,
no, I know.
that's why
Listen,
this
this
is
is
a
what
pilot show.
this is what you told me
He
to
has
do
content.
is
Content.
you told me when we started
Yes.
talking about In
Yes,
the Loop with
I
Seth
did. I did.
that if we're going to do it, that'd be great, but you have to come with content.
And we haven't had content in over a year. We've been doing this show.
Trying to
So,
You guys
just
just-
stupid. Just dumb stuff. How was Vegas, Travis? I like Vegas. It's so cool. Craig, how's softball? Oh, fast pitch. So fun. Can't make it on Thursdays and Fridays anymore. Corey, how's your life? I've been freezing for 4 months, but I don't care. Everyone's loud at my apartment. I wear headphones.
Not anymore.
Corey's been waiting for that. All right, sorry. Back. Let's get back in the loop.
Yeah, jump back in the loop.
Back in the lofa with Seth.
All right, so moving on, we're going to stay on the topic of baseball. Already talked about go watch TCC Manatee Field. Google it.
Did you say goat watching with TCC in Benetti Field?
That's how they take care of this.
Exactly what I said. Let's talk about the M's for a minute, and this is a group conversation. I am highly excited about the potential that the Mariners could potentially, maybe, minutely have a chance to make the playoffs.
World
in
Series.
2022.
World Series.
I'm just talking about playoffs.
Let it predict it.
The rest of the AL West sucks. So.
They expanded.
Real good,
they
real good
expanded the
opportunity.
playoffs to include 12 teams from each league. So, if the Mariners can maybe,
Possibly.
please make the fucking playoffs.
Hey.
That'd be great.
I think they win the division.
Was that a
I
prediction?
think they have
Texas is garbage.
Texas is terrible.
They are horrible.
Which
Oakland-
A's are.
Oakland's not winning
but
anything
the Rangers are going to come around because they have a ton
next
of talent.
year.
No, they just have a ton of talent. I mean, Corey Seager and Calhoun, like they're going to be
They have
be
no
fine.
pitching.
Those
I
guys
think we
just
played
need to
tonight,
figure
right?
out how to play together.
They have no pitching.
They don't, but but I think their pitching is coming. I think they're just struggling at the moment. They're not as strong as they're going to be. The Rangers are not going to win the division.
They're a
But
70-win team.
the Mariners just beat the Houston Astros in a 3-game series. They took 2 out of 3 from Houston, which is freaking huge. And their road, they went 500 on the road for their first road trip. Came home. They're dominating. They're going to get started here shortly. I think that the Mariners making the playoffs, like, I've never felt better about it, even when they spent a bunch of money on Robinson Cano and all those things.
Right.
Like, I thought, that probably isn't going to happen. But, I feel really good about it because they got a bunch of guys you've never heard their names, but they're
Julio
putting runs up.
Rodriguez, J.P. Crawford, Jared Kelenic. You got Winker.
Winker? Who's the guy? I'm not going to remember his name. He's batting like 560 or 600 at home on this homestand.
Did you see Winker's bat flip when he walked?
Yes. And I like the attitude. It's they've got great attitudes.
I thought we were going to lose the game last night, though. Full disclosure, we were up 4-1, I think. 4-0, actually.
4-0.
Into the
They
ninth.
came back. They
4-2.
scored a couple in the ninth.
Frazier.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Adam Frazier.
Ty France, too.
I am all over this guy. Ty France. We haven't even mentioned like the star of the team who happens to have the Rona right now. and
Mitch
he's-
Haniger.
But Mitch Haniger.
Oh, wait.
Mitch
Scott
Haniger.
Service.
and Scott Service. They both but Mitch Haniger is a
great.
legit baseball player.
Yep.
And he brings an attitude to the clubhouse that I think you can't. We haven't
Logan Gilbert.
we haven't had that attitude in the
Right.
clubhouse since we had the Ken Griffey Jr., the guys that just smiling all the time, always positive, and
Fun.
like a full leader.
Fun differential.
Yeah,
Not the run differential.
Yeah.
Fun differential.
yeah, absolutely. Like
Do you have the
having
fun differential on
I
your
also
fast pitch
saw-
team, Craig? I bet not.
They chant on their team.
Yeah.
Full of fun.
Yeah. They go, fire our manager.
Oh,
Fire our
softball.
manager.
Softball is like,
We-
yeah, that's a whole nother world. Like that whole chanting thing, like legit, okay. Like, if I have to watch one of those games, like I'm taking earplugs. Like I like the game, But what in the world made him think that was a part of a sport on dirt and grass? Craig Bentley. Yeah.
Craig choreographs everything.
I like the topic though. I like the Mariners. I'll tell you this because I'm not a huge Mariners person. I like the Mariners, home team. I will root for them, but I've never really followed them a ton.
Yeah.
Right. I have been watching a lot this year though, and I think it is a little bit of the guys on the team with a little bit of the attitude. Because you just brought up Gilbert, right?
Yes,
Logan Gilbert.
I hope he brings that strut out after every strikeout, walks around and looks
the
at
mound.
somebody.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Yeah.
That's why I
Yeah.
think this team is the way they are.
It reminds me of
agreed.
baseball in the late 70s and most of the way through the 80s, where you had characters on the team that were good at baseball, but it's entertaining to watch. I was disappointed last night when I saw, or this morning when I saw a stat of, I think last night there was like 9,100 and it might actually be exactly 9,153 because that's really sinking into my mind.
Yeah.
Attendees to the game last night, so fans at the game last night, which is
2 weeks in.
which is the second lowest attendance
right.
of any game ever at Safeco / T-Mobile Park.
Still more than Oakland.
Yeah.
Absolutely, but
Right.
but
But
and
still,
I
it's
understand
still
it.
winter.
I
don't know why, but it's April, but it's still
It's
winter.
against the
No, I
Astros.
understand
It's a
it.
series
Like-
against the Astros, though.
Yeah.
That's an
You
important
don't-
series.
Yeah, you don't want to go. Well,
It's against the Rangers.
They're playing
Oh,
the
that's right.
Rangers
No, they
now,
were
but,
playing Rangers, yeah.
but you don't want to go. Like I don't want to go into Seattle.
No.
Like and you know I'm seeing things on the news that are the homeless encampments that are like across the street or on the sidewalk in front of
I've seen
T-Mobile
them
Park.
They
On
should
third
split their
base.
home games. They
Yeah.
should split their home games with.
So I don't want to go into Seattle, but I'm gonna go into
In
Seattle
left
at
field,
least
have you
once or twice.
Have you seen the blue tarps in left field?
Yeah. I'm going to go in there at least once or twice to watch the Mariners play because I've been a Mariners
Yes.
fan since
Yeah.
I can remember. And I tell you what.
But I'm going to go on a
like-
day.
oh, yeah.
That's sunny.
Day game,
Yes.
75 degrees.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go like their newest giveaway is a puffy vest. And I'm like, maybe if you added arms and sleeves to it, I'd go. I'm not
No,
gonna,
we need, yeah.
that puffy left vest looked cool.
We'll get there.
it did look cool. It looked like Eric Madrid actually was the one that was modeling it. I don't know if you saw the picture.
Dude,
I-
we're 22 minutes in. We got to roll this
Yeah.
along. If this
Okay,
is a
sorry.
segment.
You're taking over as pilot.
All right, so I'm done with we're done with baseball talk. We're moving on to golf talk.
Here we go.
Okay, so
Okay,
here we go.
moving
with
on.
golf.
I'm a golfer now, so let's go.
Yep.
Craig's wheelhouse.
So professional golf, Tiger Woods in the Masters, competing in that, inspirational. He might not be the best golfer in the world anymore, but I tell you what, like to see him go out and hit a golf ball like he does, that was fun.
Yes.
The other that moves right on to unprofessional golf. Golf trips coming up, boys.
Sun
Like,
Lakes.
Yeah, Sun Lakes. We're leaving middle of May. 5 days of the epic Sun Lakes golf course, and I'm looking for comments here. Who is like, I've been jazzed for this for like 350 days.
He doesn't listen, but I need to have my pants ready.
Ah! I got to edit this now.
Mystery man.
Mystery man.
Oh, yeah.
Can't say the word.
Mark it.
23 minutes. Gosh.
So we are.
I think everyone should bring Mystery
Getting ready
Man
to go on the
pants,
golf
though.
trip.
The like one full round.
Actually, I like Corey's idea. I'm going to bring this up because I don't know if Seth heard it. Or wait a minute. Maybe you've heard it and Corey hasn't. Maybe we talked about it at work. One round, everybody's got to dress up. Like
We talked about
Oh, absolutely.
like a Payne Stewart.
I already got the hat.
There we go.
I already got a hat.
We got to
I'm gonna be out there like Bryson DeChambeau,
we got to get on
hitting
this.
bombs.
It's got to be one round. We're dressing up.
I think
Knickers?
it's got like the second day
Yeah.
we're there.
Knickers, tall
Fan-
socks,
Fancy day.
fancy shoes. Well, no, I'll probably go with the regular shoes, but no, I'm totally in.
And I hope the sprinklers are on that day.
And it
too.
doesn't have to be like fancy golf clothes. It could just be something that you
It's
normally
Goodwill.
would absolutely
It's
not
Goodwill
wear
clothes.
golfing.
like
It's
a
Goodwill
like
clothes.
a tuxedo.
That'd work. That's absolutely appropriate.
You
for
are
what I'm
you are
thinking.
now going to Goodwill and finding like a
Yeah.
tuxedo suit
Yes.
to wear at this.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely like maybe not fancy clothes, but like funny clothes, like something out of that you would never wear golfing.
Never wear golf wear?
Or yeah, because like I golf in a sweatshirt and sweatpants.
How about giant Jinkos like Corey wore last time?
Garrett would do that.
That would work. Yeah, whatever it takes.
Jinko shorts.
Yeah.
I'll listen.
Shorts.
You know what? We need to get somebody needs to volunteer to wear
Overalls or shorts?
Spandex.
Dude, I'll wear overalls.
Without a shirt underneath?
With one down.
I'm looking at the weather forecast and
I'll even get a clip-on earring.
Oh yeah. I'm looking at the forecast and it's looking like it's going to be somewhere hovering around 70 degrees while we're there.
Perfect.
Except the wind. The wind.
We don't care
when
about
it's 70
wind.
degrees.
We don't care about
Worst.
Oh, it's all good. We don't care about wind.
I don't know.
Wind doesn't affect our
I thought it was
golf
going to be
balls.
really warm last time, and I packed all shorts.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's horrible.
So has it been a full year?
And then they
since last time?
turn the sprinkler
Almost
on.
a year. It's almost we went almost the exact same time in May last year.
Full year. Wow. Okay. Nice. And what was that date? Gosh.
We don't want to tell you.
Yeah, I'm not telling you when we're going to Sun Lakes.
No, what was that date
How
though?
about the middle of May?
Yeah, middle of May.
Middle of May.
Yeah, I don't know.
Somewhere between the 10th and the 30th.
I'm gonna call up and I'm gonna call up the reservation every single like.
You don't know who it's under.
I'll try Loop. I'll try Jokola. I'll try Bentley. I'll try Mystery Man. I will try.
I don't think they'll.
No, let's see
accept
if he can get all 9 people going because they might be the person he doesn't know.
I will try another person that I don't want to mention. I will try Duvall. I will try.
No, absolutely not.
I hope he listens to that and hears Craig go, no, and Seth say, absolutely not.
Maybe.
Corey's hopefully. I think that was all. I think that's all 9.
No.
I'm missing. How many am I missing?
2.
Yeah.
Well, there's another mystery man.
It's gonna get.
It's not that other.
It's
mystery
gonna
man.
get real scary.
The 2 mystery
there.
men have been accounted for.
There's 2 people that you know.
It's gonna get.
Oh, Skelly.
Yeah. Huh?
I messaged him today. No scaries.
And you fuckers pay for this shit?
Yeah.
People pay you for this shit? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was that you that said that?
No.
Oh.
That's a hint.
Oh,
That was a hint.
The Russian mafia.
Yeah.
The founder of Garage Night.
No, I'm disappointed that Caden can't make it this year because of baseball. But
so you got a spot
it's gonna
open.
be no, we're actually added one. Caden's not going, and we added another one
Because
everybody knows what a freaking badass time we had.
Hey, Sate's taken.
We knew you were busy at work, so we didn't want to bother you
taken.
with an invite.
Oh, bummer. All right.
There's a lot of seats being taken and a lot of things around here.
Wait, is there another one?
We can't bring that up. We're part of a pilot. Let's go.
All right, so I was gonna. You can totally bring that up if you want to right now, Corey. Do it. How is it?
Please do.
That's up to you.
We're only 27 minutes in. We got like another 20 minutes.
I just like to say I had one opening in my fantasy football league, and it's taken by Seth Loop.
who hates fantasy football?
Wait, in the lower ranking one?
when given the opportunity to be in Craig Bentley's fantasy football league,
It's because
I took it right by the balls.
they're best friends.
And I am in. I'm gonna do fantasy football.
Ranted about
this
fantasy
year.
football for a good 20 minutes
Yes,
on an
sir.
episode.
Yeah.
And
But Craig
I've been
said,
trying to get in
if
forever.
you want to be in my league, I'll let you in. And I said, I'm doing it only to piss off Travis Kenny.
Oh my gosh. If that isn't
on a brighter note,
bag over the head punch in the face I've ever
Hey,
experienced in my life.
if it makes you feel better, when this all went down, this conversation was the day we were all golfing after the day you golfed by yourself.
yeah.
You know what's funny?
We're not getting to that yet. You can cover that later.
Okay, all right.
So
I love Seth as a producer
that was my lead in.
That was like 30 minutes
So what I'm doing is
of me
that
not talking.
we're going golfing. We're going golfing for a week. We're gonna play putt. We're gonna eat too much. We're gonna drink too much.
Yes.
We're gonna have a grand time in Sun Lakes. And then I'm not leaving Sun Lakes with the group on Friday morning and coming home. I'm gonna keep my golf clubs there.
You have a you said Friday morning. You have like, where is that? Is this Wilkinson? No. Where'd you Garbonado?
Greenwater.
Is this Greenwater slang?
No.
You said goat watching.
I think you just have Selleck ears.
Yeah, that's definitely the case.
Friday morning.
So I'm not leaving on Friday morning.
Whipped cream.
I'm coming up. I'm staying there. So I'm probably going to play a round of golf Friday morning by myself. And
been there.
And then a couple of other buddies are picking me up at Sun Lakes, and we're going further east and further north, and we're going to go try to shoot a turkey, and we're going to shoot guns on this epic piece of property like Kettle Falls. So
who
going
are these people
golfing
that you're
for the
going with
week. Brian Johnson.
Yes.
Yeah. And Brad, who you don't know.
Don't know.
He's not from here. So yeah, I'm not coming home. I'm getting a full 7 days off.
Guns and
no
golf.
wife, no kids, no
Guns.
stress.
The two best G's in the world.
Golf, guns, and turkeys.
Girls and guacamole? No.
Oh.
Golf.
Yeah. So that's
And
my
guns.
extended golf trip turns into turkey hunting and long range rifles. Brad's a big gun guy. He's got guns that'll shoot 1,000 yards, and we've got a huge piece of property to go do it on. So
Nice.
yeah. Moving on to the
This
next
is turning into like the rundown of In the Loop.
part. We're playing in some golf tournaments.
I feel like we should have a ticker going by.
playing in some golf tournament. I'm wrapping it up. We're playing in some golf
Who
tournaments
paid
this
for
summer.
those?
So
I was just told that we were fully sponsored. Is that true?
no.
You're a liar, Travis.
Yeah, he's a liar.
You were fully
Yeah.
sponsored by the Loop Foundation.
Yeah, and Cutter Supply. So Craig,
Mystery Man.
Mystery Man. I almost said it, but
Thank
that's
you.
what made me
Gosh,
hesitate.
thank you.
And Jaron Jokela are going to play in the Dwight Johnson Memorial Classic for the Soul Foundation. They benefit a bunch of local charities. Give all the proceeds from this tournament to local charities. We're going to play in that. I think that one's August 4th at Washington National.
Nice.
I actually think that we have a chance because Mystery Man and Jaron will carry the team, and Craig and I will only have to hit like one good drive, and that's pretty much what we're
I'm
responsible
stoked because I've
for.
never played Washington National before.
Yeah, so we get to
It's
play at
pretty
Washington
exciting.
National.
Washington
this
National's
summer.
pretty fun. Here's the thing, though. The curveball you guys forgot about is the last time you guys were in a tournament together and absolutely drank your balls off, and then came in here and recorded a podcast.
Well, that's because we were in Enumclaw.
Yeah,
So you're gonna
this is
keep it
like-
under
Are you going to do
control?
that again this year? Are we doing another full buddy cast for a tournament? You gonna?
I'll see if I can. I'll see.
Not
if
that many
you can
Patreons.
afford it.
Everyone's gonna. Hey, everyone
And
that's
then-
a Patreon right now, up your sponsorship by $100.
And then I'll drop this.
Yes.
I'm actually playing in 2 golf tournaments
my
this summer,
mortgage.
which I've never done before. One of them is the Dwight Johnson Memorial Classic.
Yes.
The other one is it's called Swings for Soldiers. It's also a benefit tournament for like wounded warriors. Doing that one at Gold Mountain in Bremerton, which is supposed to be a super nice course.
Sweet.
Not playing with these guys though, playing with Brian Johnson, Matt Brisbane, Jaron Jokela, and myself. That's like July 11th. That one is
Who's the fourth?
You just named 4.
Brian Johnson,
Matt Brisbane.
Matt Brisbane, Jaron Jokel, and yourself. Okay,
yes,
sorry.
yeah. Just excited about that one. I thought I'd throw it in.
That's
there.
cool. You're a better
that-
golfer,
that
bigger
should
golfer
be
than
a-
Craig is.
that should
Craig
be
says
a
he's a golfer
tournament.
now. He goes to one tournament and he's like, I'm a golfer now. You are way bigger of a golfer than Craig is.
I'm golfing in multiple tournaments this summer also.
Hey,
Yeah,
Craig.
joined the men's club.
He's just
and
trying to drive
He's
a-
in more tournaments this summer than I
You
am.
did. I know a guy who just joined the men's club too this year. Dean Stoneburner. You'll be
Yeah, he's playing.
Yep.
He's playing
Yep.
Sunday.
Yep.
wow. What's the Sunday?
President's Cup.
President's Cup. That's why the tea time we have for 7:30.
Are you-
a.m.
wait,
is
are
the
you
last
in it?
tea time. No, I'm not playing. But I'm playing before with Jamie Roberts and his brother-in-law Jeremiah Mills. We're playing a morning game before the
And who else?
I don't know yet. It's Jamie's tea time. I didn't set it up.
Wink, wink.
I'll talk to Jamie.
There you
I'll
go.
be the fourth.
Oh yeah.
So
Get around it before my tournament.
with
Loosen
that,
things up.
that
I'm
covered.
not playing in the
We
tournament.
covered gays, we covered gays. We definitely covered them. We covered baseball. We covered golf. I got to take 1 second. I booked a trip for my wife and I to go to Hawaii in September.
To golf?
I'm gonna golf.
Nice.
But it's the first time my wife and I have been on a trip together without our children or without going to an event, which we've been went to Mexico for a wedding, or to see her sister in Arizona. First time in our 21-year marriage that we've been on a trip together
Without anybody else.
without any other stresses.
That's your first time?
It's the first time since we went on our honeymoon.
That's insane.
So that is big happenings in the Loop household. And then
I like that one a whole lot
last
better
thing
than,
we're going to
than
revert
in the
back
Loop.
to baseball, and this is kind
Big
of
happenings in the Loop household.
And now back to you and your
maybe that's a better name for the series that's coming up. Because apparently I could eat up 35 minutes of our time by just bullshitting.
This segment brought to you by Seth Loop and
Yeah.
Garage Night. Just kidding. In the Loop with Seth.
There you go. So last thing, EHS baseball, this year's team, number 6 in the state.
Oh wow.
Good luck to Eric Fiedler and his coaching staff and his boys to make a run at it. Last year's team, I think, probably could have made a run at it and possibly even won it. They didn't get that opportunity. I think this year's team is as good, and they definitely have a high probability of going deep into the tournament and making a run at a state championship for Enumclaw. So shout out to those guys. Keep it up, boys. Keep kicking ass, and we're all proud of you.
Nice.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, has been In the Loop with Seth. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Now you're in.
And now you're in the loop.
Real quick though, I ran into Seth Loop a ton this past week. We were able to enjoy some drinks and cocktails.
I see Seth Loop every day.
Yeah, no,
multiple times a day.
I like running into him. And Craig gets to see him. They're best friends. We sit together.
Invite people to things.
Yeah.
But with Seth, he told me on last Friday or a few Fridays ago, he's like, "Hey, you want to golf on Saturday morning? I got a tee time by myself." And I'm like, "I've been there." No.
Yeah, no, I don't want to.
And no,
I want to, but I can't.
I just couldn't do it. And my son spent the night at a friend's house that's kind of out by Mount Peak. And so just by chance, I'm driving back down the same road that goes right along the golf course on one hole, couple holes, and I see somebody walking by themselves golfing around the same time. And no one's behind me. I slow down. I go, "Hey, told my son, I think that might be Seth out there." And so I call Seth Lop. And I see the guy who's walking out in the fairway stop. Go into
reach into his golf
bag, unzip it, bring up his phone. "Hey, what's up?" And I go,
Look to your left.
Look to your left. Just wave right at him. And how was that? Because do you usually walk the golf course?
No, the first time I've walked that golf course since I was 17 years old.
Did you? How many steps did you get in?
I don't know.
Were you wore out? Were you more wore out
tracker.
though by the end of 18? Were you a little more like?
Yeah, no, it's a thing. Like the back nine, it's great. I love the back nine because there's a very little uphill, right?
Right.
Compared to the front nine.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, it was actually enjoyable. I won't do it again unless I have another opportunity to golf by myself or I'm golfing with someone. It's like, let's walk.
Right.
But I mean, it's not going to be a high priority list for me.
Yeah.
I'm on a health journey now, so
Me too.
I've been going to the gym on most days of the week,
friends.
and getting
You guys should get bracelets.
trying to spend a bunch of time on the elliptical. Just get some cardio going.
It's got the elliptical in the garage.
Heart health is
Yes.
heart health is important to my family history. So
Me too.
Yeah,
More so, I'd say.
Been doing that, so I thought, well, I'm not going to get a workot
Craig's.
on Saturday. So
We're
I
gonna
tell you
start
what,
working out at work together.
I'll walk the course.
They're gonna work out better together than you guys.
Then I saw. Was it last night that I? No, it was 2 nights ago. I saw at the Rainier.
Tuesday.
You were sitting with your brother-in-law.
Yep, brother and sister-in-law.
And so we were kind of like explaining like how we know each other and yada yada yada. And he's like, "Oh yeah, and like your sister-in-law was, she was like being nice, and then we said Tim Noah."
Oh yeah.
And she was like, "I know Tim. Oh yeah,
yeah.
that was." And so I kind of left at that point. Did you kind of explain it a little bit more to her about what happened? Or?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Actually, that's my shout out at the end of this episode. Is
Tim Noah?
Yeah. Tim Noah and Kyle and Emily. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're at talking about segues. We're actually at shout outs right now. We had In the Loop. That was a good segment.
I think so.
And we're gonna bring it in for the real thing. We'll do some more episodes, just him and me and whoever he wants to bring on. And then but unless you guys have something more, we haven't gone kind of deep with Corey in a while.
Oh, you got to get deep with Corey.
I'm good.
No, you gotta do something, bro. This is not my show yet.
Well,
Here
it is. So I think this was a good pilot episode. I'd like to hear some feedback from listeners that don't give us feedback, and we keep asking for it.
Yeah, those
maybe
guys.
they'll give some feedback now on what they think of this pilot episode.
Yes.
That's how pilots work.
But be very honest. If you think I'm an asshole, just say that guy's an asshole. If you think that you were entertained,
Doesn't mean you can't have a quality
then
show.
also
Right.
let me know
Obviously.
because I need motivation to come up with content.
It's so funny. I'll post a picture on Facebook for something, and it's like with my kids or with my wife, and I'll get a ton of likes and hearts and loves and cares. I post a picture of myself. I got like 4 likes. It's and then
give us the family back.
and I realized that I'm like, you know what? I think I actually might be at this moment like the least liked in my entire family. And it's probably been there for a while.
It's because you're a really good producer.
Thank you. Reproducer? Is that what you're meaning? Is this a sexual joke?
No.
Oh.
No. You're really good at producing the show.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But yeah, no. So I think I'm at that point where I probably have more people that don't like me than like me. And I've accepted it.
I like you.
But I'm going to thank you.
Have you
Corey.
accepted it?
No, I have. I've moved forward. See,
Because out of
haters-
your 4 likes, me and Corey are 2 of them.
Yeah, and I'll take it.
Oh, not on Facebook. Not on the internet. I don't like.
For the
anything on
record,
there.
I'm going to like every goddamn thing you post from now on. You're
Those
going
are
to get
pity.
annoyed by
Those
it.
are pity likes.
Those are pity likes.
That's okay.
Go in the house after this episode if you're feeling down. Pop a gummy. All your fucking cares are going away.
Hey, and then go get the tea coffee latte at Starbucks.
Oh yeah, go hook yourself up
Have
with one of those.
Have you had that yet?
No, I don't go to Starbucks, but I'm going to.
Is it because
only because there's a tea coffee latte?
I don't look. Jamie Roberts. Oh, it's the Sonics. I would totally support, but it's a Sonic. I'm like, dude, build a bridge, Jamie Roberts. Get over it. The Sonics were sold like 40 years ago.
Good luck with that.
But I'm just kidding. I'm the same way. But Jamie, I'm telling you, if someone said, "Hey, Jamie, we want you, we got to give you a drink at Starbucks," what would you say? Would you say no? I don't know. Think about that one, Jamie.
What would your drink be at Starbucks, Seth?
I don't. What do they call it? When it's just drip coffee, like
Just a black coffee?
yeah, like a full-on, like
You get
what it's the see. This is how often I go to Starbucks. I don't even remember what it's called. It's a thing. It's espresso, but they mix it with water and you drink it like
I
it's
forget what
black
it is.
coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be my drink of choice at Starbucks. I don't nothing with
What do you get down there?
no milk, nothing.
at Starbucks.
Yeah.
Varies.
I haven't been to Starbucks. I haven't been to a Starbucks in probably 10 years.
Eggnog lattes.
Oh
No.
man, I love eggnog lattes.
I hate them now.
It's my drink would have to be 8 pumps of white chocolate mocha.
Oh.
Yes, you don't like the taste
8?
of coffee.
Subtract the coffee, make me a milkshake. Thank you.
Oh, you don't drink coffee. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, no coffee for Corey.
No, what do the kids get?
Whatever we had at golf last time that Garrett had me order, wasn't too bad.
What
It was
is
some
if
type
you
of
get
macchiato
something,
or
but you can get it
something.
without coffee in it, and it looks like a milkshake.
The Frappuccinos?
Frappuccinos.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
Those Frappuccinos,
Yeah.
is like,
Those are good.
you might as well not eat for 3 days if you drink that.
3,000 calorie drink. Yeah, well.
Free sponsorship.
Free, yeah.
Starbucks.
Hey, do what you want. Go down there. Please take a picture. If you guys do go to Mazatlan or go to, by the way, I love that Craig laughed at my joke. And I sent that to, I talked about it with Sean earlier, when Jen Salbrack was like, hey, you should have the owner at Cole Street Brewery name a drink after you. And my response was, unfortunately, I know the owner, and I know that will never happen. It's the truth.
That is 100% true.
Yeah.
Americano.
Yes.
Americano.
That is it.
Yes. Yeah.
Americano.
I want to end the show with that right there. Like no shout outs and just have it end with Craig going, Americano.
Shout out to Americano.
I will after the shout outs.
Let me do mine. We'll do the Patreon list first. I'm going to shout out Pink Boots as well, because I wanted to get there before Craig could. And then we're going to go a reverse order. Russell Brandon, Sasha Lynn, Jackson Zeinhook, Apollo Dolo, Jamie Kenny, Jamie Roberts. Hey, I kind of like joked on you a little bit. Still appreciate you. Like you. Ben Illman, Veronica Lara, Homer Robertson, Jared Skelly. Could use some scaries soon. Shekinah Sarver, Amanda Keating, Cassie Spencer, Seth Loop, Amanda Kenny Art, Adam Kenny Art. Man, this beer is hitting. Eric Madrid, Holly Graff, Kellen Hall, and thank you for everyone that came out to the Full Buddy Friday. It was so much fun. We'll do some more. We'll do some lives too coming up. Anyone else?
I'll do a shout out. I helped my brother move last week.
Which one?
Steve Bentley.
And
You haven't met him.
And unfortunately, it was the second day that he was having to move, so his back was kind of bugging him.
Oh, so you did it all.
I will give a shout out to 18 Connor. He came over and helped some move. I mean, he did get something out of it, so I get why he did it.
What did he get?
He ended up getting a bat a little
I
bit
sold him
cheaper.
a bat for very cheap.
But I'll give him a shout out.
A
Just
softball bat.
Just because what it did, it
It's a
helped.
mini giveaway bat for the Mariners in like 1995.
No, I sold him about $100 bat for like $20.
Because we had to move some heavy stuff upstairs, and I'm glad he was there. Because I know Corey would have tried to do it, and it wouldn't have worked out well.
I had already moved stuff up those stairs the day before, and I was done.
So shout out to him.
Nice. Corey, before you go, or before you do yours, there was a post by Holly Graff while we were on here, and she said she might be a Colts fan now.
Oh, yes. Why? What happened?
I knew that. I knew you'd get there. Am I a Colts fan now? There's a TikTok of... Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it again. Let's do this again.
Is that the horse?
Is that blue?
That's it blue.
That says low battery.
Yeah.
You've been using too much videos.
What is going on this dumb thing? Let me try this again.
Is that blue slapping?
Yeah, I guess that's as long as it is. Oh, it's 12 seconds. There we go.
Yes.
That's it.
You should be a Colts fan.
Colts fan.
You're in.
I won't be playing that one again.
If you want to be a Colts fan, you should get a Colts hoodie. You'd probably get it sooner than
Yep.
the last one.
Hey,
Full Buddy Cast.
yeah, probably true. He helped Corey move. He'll sell it to you for a lot cheaper.
That's true. I'm already moved in, though. Too late.
How is it? How is the new spot?
Nice. It's quiet.
Do you have to go around like with loud
Sometimes
things?
I record myself and then I play it downstairs when I'm upstairs so I can hear it. So it makes me feel better.
Screaming.
I'll say this. This was the weirdest thing, real quick. I'm not going to say his actual address because I know he wouldn't want that. But he's the only person that has moved from one street and all of a sudden ended up on the same street.
So
Like,
it was
the address is the same street,
But a different place
but
in
a different
town.
place in town.
And there's actually 3 of them in town you can go to.
So let me ask you this. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 Main Street and 1, 2, 3, 4 Elm Street.
No.
Well, I don't
It was
care.
like one. He lived at
I will say this.
123.
I won't give my address, but I live on McKinley Street.
Yeah.
And I did before, and there's another
He
McKinley
used to
Street.
live on McKinley Street.
And there's another one
Too.
across, too. There's 3 different McKinley Streets.
So you've lived on the same street?
I used to live on McKinley Street.
you? See?
And then I moved to Florence Street.
Everybody's been on
But I
McKinley
lived
Street.
on McKinley for years.
You did.
Yeah.
Where's your mom? Where's Berta at?
Pioneer
Street.
Yeah.
We were talking
My
to
brother is also on. My mom and my brother live on Pioneer Street.
Our parents live on the Framboise.
La Framboise.
Telling you.
Who are we talking? Who was I talking to? About Kai. It came up and they're like,
know.
"Oh yeah, go to," and then Berta.
Oh, I'm going to Kai's this weekend. Kai's cooking meat this weekend. We're going over for a cooked over fire meat fest.
Sergio
on-
Vasquez.
I don't know that.
No,
Is that a golfer?
Yeah, I was
The
going to say,
Key
is that
Company?
a golfer or a baseball
no,
player?
he lives in Cloud.
is he a lock-
who
is he
was
a
that
locksmith?
last night? But but anyway, he was like, "Do you know who Kai Loop is?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Oh yeah, they said they used to get a bunch of Oh no, the guy. It was another guy. He worked at Kelly's and he helped him build his smoker. This
Oh,
other guy.
okay.
Yeah.
Rich
Might have been.
Vasquez. That seems like a thing. Yeah, I think that's the. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
We're on the same page. Shout outs.
Shout outs.
To those guys.
Yeah.
Pink
Corey,
Boot Society.
Corey, Pink Boots. Corey, who you shout out? Your brother for helping you move?
No, I'm gonna. Well, yeah. I was shout out 18 and Craig for helping me move. That was very nice of him.
18 hooked you up? Not a boy.
But I also shout out your Patreon Jackson. I heard he's coming back to town. He's going to come back to work for the summer.
Yes.
Nice.
He'll be back. You can come visit him and talk
Zydoc.
baseball cards.
Yeah.
Is,
Hey,
is he coming on?
dude, I'll bring him on.
We can have
Oh.
him.
So we can argue about baseball?
I've got plenty of cards for
we
him
need to
see.
get him on and Caden on at the same time.
I like it.
Yeah.
Oh,
that'd be
because
cool.
they used to.
Yeah, they play baseball together and stuff. That'd be cool.
We shouldn't tell him. We should just have him walk in.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
hey, what's going on?
What if there's something
Awkward.
that happened we don't know about, and they're like,
I don't know if you guys heard a confessions episode yet, but you guys got a lot of explaining to do.
no, he wants to come on and argue with Craig about baseball.
Absolutely.
That'd be great.
I'd love to hear that argument.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't join
There'd be a-
in because you can't beat that kid in baseball.
We don't know if we'll release it though.
I don't know if he's going to be able to make it to the end of the school year if the Mariners actually make a push. Like,
Yeah.
he's going to have to be closer to the Mariners than Pullman.
And also send in questions for whatever you have.
Yeah.
And if you want the going deep things, like it's got to have some type of. It can't just be randomly go deep.
Go.
Like, send a question.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what we
Have,
see.
have
That's
something.
But see, here's the thing. I don't know if you remember this, but that's kind of how we got rid of our younger brothers. We would play football and we're like, "Hey, go deep," and then they'd run, and then you'd kind of like throw the
Are you-
football
is that
like
what you-
20 feet
You've been trying
below
to get rid
them.
of me this whole time. Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not how I did things. I would say go deep, and then I'd still overthrow him, so he had to run and still get it even further.
Or he would say go deep, and before Corey had a chance to turn around and look for the ball,
hang
he'd
him in the back of
nail
the
him in the
head.
back of the head.
Craig laughs because it's true.
It 100% is true.
But there were sometimes he couldn't do it because we were in the backyard, so he didn't want to go to the next fence and get the ball, so he couldn't go too deep on it.
I'd throw it like right by the fence, so it tipped his hand and went in there. And be like, you touched it.
Just dropping dimes just only to annoy your brother.
Back to Miss
Very
Coney's
well.
yard.
Yes.
All right, and Seth, you had yours as Jackson. No, wait, yours?
No.
Have you had yours yet?
He shouted out. I haven't had mine yet.
Okay, what's yours?
Don't steal his
Um,
thunder.
I'm sorry.
I got 3, so this thing's running
Jeez,
into
man.
53
You-
minutes,
you
but I'm going to
can't
make
be
them
here
quick. First of all, I'm going to
With
shout
a
out
trilogy.
Kyle and Emily Darby, brother and sister-in-law, but more than that, they're good friends.
Were those the people that you were eating with?
Those are the people we
Yeah,
ate with the other
okay.
night. Now they're going to listen to our episodes because I'm going to tell them that I shouted them out, and they have to listen to
They
this
have to
whole
listen.
goddamn
They gotta get through the
thing,
whole
this
thing.
whole shit show
Yeah,
that
tell
we
them
just experienced.
it doesn't work when you fast forward. You'll never hear the end. You
Yeah.
have to listen to the whole thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm pulling that off, but I want to shout them out because they're great parents to their daughters, who are absolutely phenomenal athletes, absolutely phenomenal people, and they're doing a great job with raising 2 girls that are in high school, which is as I think 2/3 of us know this. Raising kids these days,
hard.
especially high school kids, is really hard.
Difficult.
Those kids are going through a lot of stuff, and Kyle and
Vaping.
Emily have a great great handle on what's going on with their girls, and they're raising a couple of good ones. Last shout out is for my oldest son Ray Loop, who is currently in the process of moving between homes in Bremerton, and I am
Staying in
incredibly staying in Bremerton.
Same street.
No,
Should.
I am incredibly proud of the adulting that's going on in that kid's life.
What do you mean by that? Could you explain it? Like are they
just taking on that
responsibility of life and owning it
and owning it and handling his business? Like you see your kids grow up and you think, oh my God, they're never going to contribute to society. They're going to be
I have a few of those.
and then you
We'll probably start a podcast.
And then you think
ruin society some more.
And then you think they're leaving. And that was about a year ago, that was a hard thing for us to really experience was Ray just like, okay, Ray's moving out. And we're supportive of that because
you want to go on a vacation by yourself.
Right? But we're also looking at it from the perspective of, we've been together for 22 years.
Right.
Nothing but together. So they move out and now they're a year in, they are fully adulting. Yeah. They're fully contributing to society, and I'm incredibly proud. This is Ray and Moss. They're my son Ray and his girlfriend Moss, very pulling it off, and I couldn't be prouder of what they're doing. So
nice.
That's it. That's my shout outs. Kyle, Emily, and Ray, keep it up. You're doing a good job.
You've been listening to In the Loop with Seth. Guests, the Garage Night Boys.
And now you're in the loop.
Just like butter.
Have a great week, everyone. Take care.
Thank you.
Goodbye.